It isn't news to anyone who is aware of the contemporary world that institutions, regardless of their nature, whether they're educational or societal, have had a negative impact on those who wish to think freely or those who are not fortunate enough to be blessed with the most beautiful of circumstances. To put it mildly and in simpler terms, within the walls of institutions lie the corpses of free souls. 400 Blows is a 1959 French film by Francois Truffaut, one of the most influential filmmakers in the French film history. He was a critic, later turned into a filmmaker. He was also a key figure in the French New Wave of cinema. 400 Blows is considered semi autobiographical. It tells the story of Antonio Doniel, a young boy growing up in Paris who faces a series of challenges and struggles in his life. The movie is notable for its realistic portrayal of Antonio's life and its departure from traditional cinematic conventions. Truffaut uses a handheld camera to capture intimate moments, giving the film sort of like a documentary style quality. This technique, combined with unscripted dialogue and naturalistic performances, contributes to the overall authenticity of the movie. The entire film is filled with themes of institutionalized oppression. It deals with a young man yearning for freedom in a societal structure that is hell bent on making him the most efficient worker possible. It deals with the complexities of childhood and adolescence through Antonio's character. He presents a raw and honest depiction of a young boy dealing with neglectful parents, a troubled school life, and a lack of proper guidance. The film captures confusion, rebelliousness, and a longing for independence that often accompany adolescence, resonating with audiences of different generations from all across the globe. Antonio's troubled relationship with his parents and his strained interactions at the school add to the complexity of his character. His parents are neglectful and distant, with his mother portrayed as preoccupied and his stepfather disapproving. These strained family dynamics contribute to Antonio's feelings of isolation and fuel his overall desire to escape his current circumstances. Truffaut also explores the themes of loss of innocence. Antonio's experiences expose him to the harsh realities of the world, challenging his youthful idealism as he faces various disappointments and encounters with authority figures. His innocence gradually erodes, leading him out to act out and rebel against the societal expectations. This loss of innocence is symbolized in the film's final freeze frame, where Antonio's expression reveals a mixture of vulnerability, defiance, and resignation. The sea has often, in fiction, been used as a symbol for utter freedom. Antonio, seeing the vast ocean for the first time, coupled with the framing of the entire shot, in contrast to how different it is from the previous shots of the rest of the movie, makes it clear that Truffaut intends to show the final scene as Antonio discovering freedom for the very first time, but feeling all the more agonized with his internal restlessness. It displays the end point of all adolescents' journey, the misery of freedom.